So I'm comparing the iPhone 13 and an Samsung S22 Plus. Just some of the features to explain why I went back to Android. So first of all, when the phone is lying on the table, if you want to unlock it, both obviously can be woken on a double press. But if facial recognition, so if you're not looking straight in the camera, the only option in the iPhone is to enter a passcode. In the Samsung, you can enter a fingerprint. So that's one advantage. Now another thing is the notification menu in Samsung. If you wanted to see, what, let's say what Bluetooth device is connected, you can see it here. If you click on it, it's done. But there is a banner that shows you what devices are connected. If there are multiple devices, then it'll show two devices. In the iPhone, if you want to check the notifications, that's notifications. And over here, devices. So now for Bluetooth, you have to do a long press, show Bluetooth on, then you have to do another long press, and then it'll show you what devices are connected, if at all. So that's a bit tedious compared to the Android. So how does that help? Well, basically, if you have either multiple phones or if your Bluetooth is used to connecting multiple devices like your TV or your watch, in Android, you can immediately check whether has it connected to my phone yet over here. Whereas in the iPhone, you have to actually go through those three menus that I've shown you. So it's a lot more tedious. Now, while adding a contact in Android, if you just type this, it automatically picks up the prefix, the first name, the last name. Whereas over here, you have to type it in different fields. So it's John, and then you click here again, Doe. And if you want to add a prefix or something, to go all the way down to add field, then you select prefix. Then similarly, if you want to add any notes, or if you want to add the phone number, you have to click add phone, then it adds a field over here. You can just simply start typing. Email also, you can simply start typing. So I think the default fields available are much more comprehensive with the Android, and it's easier to access, and you require less clicks to do so. So in Android, basically you have buttons at the bottom, which are very helpful because if you're in an app in which the swipe gestures used as part of the app, it's easy to get out of it just by using the same hand, and you don't have to change your grip or anything. In the iPhone, normally you'd swipe from right to left to leave an app, but in this case, because we're in a gallery which uses that gesture, you actually have to go to the top left. So that means you kind of have to give up your grip. So it's not very convenient. Having the buttons at the bottom is a lot more convenient. Another thing is that in the Android, if there's a notification and if I visit that app, independently, that notification disappears, like here in Instagram. So the notifications basically tracks if you've already seen that app, then it will make the notification disappear as it rightly should. On the other hand, in the iPhone, even if I've been to that menu, seen my chats, if I go to the notification center, the notifications are still there. Then another difference is, it's a minor difference, but within my notifications, if I want to have like a small action, like hit delete, I can do it here. Whereas in the iPhone, if I want to just try to delete the mail from here. Have to do like a long press and then hit bin. So not a major difference, but still, I think the double swipe is a lot more user friendly than the long press. Now within WhatsApp, adding multiple images, if you want to do it from here itself, quite easy with the Android. Just go and just do a long press and you can do multiple selects. However, in the iPhone, go here, you go to your photo video library, and there is no concept of a long press. You either have to hit like select, but that's only one image, or then you go, there's basically no option for multi-select. Now, your home screen is different in the Android. You can choose, certain apps that you want to put here. Obviously, you can arrange them just like in the iPhone by long pressing and moving them around. You can add screens if you want. And I think you can arrange it alphabetically as well if you want to. On top of this, then there's a application menu as well, so that has the comprehensive list of applications, and you can sort those by relevance, you can sort those by alphabet, so a lot easier to find apps. In the iPhone, no such thing. Obviously the home screen can be rearranged by long pressing and moving if you want to, but there is no separate applications drawer. You kind of have to have like the app library here and either do a search. It does try to auto arrange things by category, but that's not foolproof. Sometimes it messes up the categories for the apps, so not the most easy way to find an app, apart from like having to type it, which you can just do from here. Now this I won't be able to show you on the iPhone because I don't have a call history set up there right now, but basically in Truecaller, like on the Android, the entire call history is visible, whereas it's not the case on the iPhone. For some reason, it just selectively shows you some numbers. So I don't know what the reason for that is. I haven't done any research on that online, but yeah, that is an issue. Another thing I found is that in the contact info, if that contact on your phone has WhatsApp, Android will automatically give you an option to click here and message them, call them, whatever. In the iPhone, for the first time, it actually says that they found a profile on WhatsApp. You have to go here, add to contact, and only then can you actually try to click and send them a message. And that too is not intuitive. You actually have to go to message and then select WhatsApp, and then you're actually able to send a message. Where over here, it's right there. So that also is slightly inconvenient. Now the biggest and most glaring difference is when pasting a phone number into the keypad. So over here, you go in, copy this number, and let's say somebody says that the last two digits need to be changed, you've dialed the wrong number, whatever. If you're copying it from a website, has an extra zero in it, you can just do paste, and then you can edit it. Let's say you want to change 2 digits here, make it 22. You can do that right here. However, in the iPhone, say I went here, copied the number, went to the keypad, hit paste, but then I have no way to edit this number. So if I want to change the number, if there's like an extra zero, if I've taken the number from a website, copied it, I literally have to manually remember it and enter it in, or keep looking at the source from where I'm getting the number. So that is like a glaring misstep by the iPhone. That should be quite a basic feature, um, for any phone. So yeah, those are the main differences. In the iPhone, I think that Apple CarPlay is much cleaner and nicer than Android Auto is. I also think the battery life of this basic iPhone 13, at least, is much better than you know same size phone in Android. Specifically, the Samsung has a 6.1 inch screen on the S22, but the battery life doesn't compare well with the iPhone. And lastly, I think when you try a non-Wi-Fi call on the iPhone, it connects slightly quicker than if you try a similar call on the Android. Obviously, if you try Wi-Fi calling on either phone, they connect pretty fast. But yeah, those are some of the main differences. I hope this video helped shed some light on the differences in both platforms, and also explains why I kind of shifted back to the Android after using the iPhone for 3 months. Well, take care. Bye.